How to go from a solvent trap to a suppressor completely legally. So to the people at YouTube that are going to watch this, I'm not showing how to machine, manufacture, or do anything with a solvent trap. I'm showing the paperwork side so you don't end up in federal prison. I'm going to go through each of the steps on the paperwork side that somebody needs to do. So the forms you have to fill out, the fingerprints you have to send, and all the different steps. So at the end of the day, you can get your tax stamp and it costs you $0, and that way you don't wind up in jail. So for all of you wondering what a solvent trap is, this is a regular old suppressor. It's got a bunch of baffles. I'll show what the picture of what the inside looks like. I'm too lazy to take it apart now. And then this is a solvent trap. Now, under the Biden administration, just owning one of these without having filled out the proper paperwork was in and of itself considered a suppressor and therefore a felony to own. So this one I have not finished machining it, but I do have all the paperwork, so this is legal. Even if whether or not the government considers it a suppressor, I have the tax stamp, it's completely good to go. But this is what's inside of here. So it's got an expansion chamber that would sit right after the threads right there, and then a bunch of baffles in here. I can't post any links or anything for this, so because YouTube gets mad at that. So but that's what's in there. So that's what that is, and as you can imagine, it's relatively simple, but the process to make it legal is not. If I were to put all the steps in one single video that you need to do, this video would end up being an hour and a half long, and a lot of it is relatively simple. So rather than do that, I'm just going to walk you through the steps you need to do and then post links to videos that I have either done, or if the video isn't there, then I am making the video and I will add the link when it is up. But here are the steps that you got to do. And I am going to be going over this specifically for the trust side because it is a little bit more complicated. First thing is you're going to need to get some paperwork done for every single person on the trust. So you need fingerprints done, and I have videos on how to do that. It's essentially for free down below. You're going to need a photo. The nice thing is you can do that just with your phone through the ATFE forms. You don't need to go through get a fancy passport or anything like that. You need to fill out, it's called I think an RPQ, a responsible person questionnaire. So that's for every single person that is on your trust has to fill out one of those. And so if you're going to be making multiple suppressors or purchasing multiple suppressors, it's nice to have all these files just on hand in a secure location. So that way, every time you buy one or get one, you can just send that right away. So after you get all those documents together, you're gonna have to fill out your Form 1 and put all of the information on there. Okay, once you're all done with that, you package up the whole thing and then you send it through you submit it through the ATF eForms website to the ATF. But you're not done yet. Then you have to take some of this documentation. You have to take a responsible person questionnaire for every single person, as well as there's a chief law enforcement officer copy of the Form 1 in your PDF. And so I'll show you how to do this, but you save that section of the PDF of your Form 1, and then you attach that and send it to your chief law enforcement officer. And honestly, that's it. And it costs you exactly $0. So even though the paperwork may be a little bit pain in the butt, it's free to do now, so you might as well do it. The nice thing is, even though I'm talking specifically with regards to how to do this for a suppressor, all the paperwork is going to be the same essentially for making an AR pistol into an SBR. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it. I'll put all these links, these video links in the description below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, tips, jokes, insults, whatever, let me know in the comment section. And as always guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.